Yo, what's up everyone? So you may have heard of PvP builds and PvE builds, but today we're going over a fun roleplay build in ESO. In other words, a build that's not focused on competition or stats, but lore, roleplay, and entertainment. These builds can be adjusted any way you want, but they're a fun way to switch it up from competitive playing or dungeon crawling into something more relaxed. We'll be going over the names, skills, cosmetic items, and lore. So on that note, let's jump in. Satyrin, a wood elf born in Valenwood, is a loyal supporter of the Green Pact and spends most of his days scouring the lands in search of new beasts, venoms, and poisons to research. A master of the bow and wildlife, he can get the drop on any opponent from a distance, poisoning them viciously, causing sickness, paralysis, or even death. He doesn't know where exactly his travels will take him, but in the meantime, he's got materials to craft and beasts to conquer. The name Satyrin is a play on words with the word satyr, a half-man, half-goat, who's usually a deity such as the god Pan or a creature who worships or commands nature. In case you didn't know, I pretty much got this name from Greek mythology. So we're going to want to look the part of a poison-loving hunter slash beastmaster, so we'll achieve this through costumes, mounts, and collectibles. First, we have our radius mask. I love this for the look because the goggles give the mask a tactical, binocular, or environmental protection look, but it also satisfies a scientific eyewear or toxic fumes mask related to our interest in venoms and poisons. Your armor or costume is entirely up to you, as I like the golden saint costume just for the aesthetic, and I add a toxic plant life green to both items to tie it in together with the nature and, toxic stuff. Our mount for this character is the Guar Lizard Steed. I love this mount for the character because when it's summoned it has an orange substance, and to me it hints at a venomous nature. This gives the idea that our character farms his toxic elixirs from his companion. The same energy and thought process can also be applied to our pet, the Daedric Fiendroth, whose description mentions that it's a venomous creature. On to our skills and attributes, we're going to max out our stamina at 64. This is going to make us a damage build. That way we can just focus on our roleplay and immersion and don't have to worry about our ability to eliminate enemies. This build is going to be a bow build, so we'll be using Acid Spray, a poisonous spammable multi-target arrow attack, Subterranean Assault, a delayed summoning of beetles who attack front-end enemies twice over 6 seconds, Arctic Blast, which uses our power over nature to heal and protect us, Ice Fortress, giving us a hard icy exterior, Bull Netch, a beast that improves our attack and stamina recovery, Wild Guardian, our beloved bear ally, Growing Swarm, which calls upon insects to bleed our target and other nearby enemies, Arrow Barrage, a rainfall of arrows, great for starting any battle, Lotus Blossom, using our command over nature and plants to heal ourselves the more we attack, and kind of a filler, which is Shuffle, just to increase our general area evasion. The passes you choose are up to you, but I recommend filling up on the class trees you use the most, such as Animal Companion, Bow, and a few Green Balance, and this is my crafting character, so I put a lot in there. The rotation I use is pretty simple and it goes as follows: Ice Fortress for a defense buff, Bull Netch for an offense buff, Lotus Blossom for a health buff, Shuffle for evasion buff, Fletchers for my starting attack, Volley for my area attack, and I always do it second because enemies always move into you, Subterranean Assault, which attacks every 3 seconds, and then Acid Spray is my spammable with light and heavy attacks in between everything. The changes I would make would be that Volley could be replaced since it's irritating that enemies move every time you place it, and Growing Swarm is a better intro attack that follows enemies, makes them bleed, affects nearby foes, and it reduces their physical and spell defenses. I hope you enjoy playing this character or tweak it into something that's your own. Please subscribe if you love role-playing builds, games, and other immersion content. That's all for now. Let me know your favorite builds in the comments. Much love.